Today we are reading Proverbs chapter 13. A wise child loves discipline, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. From the fruit of the words go a person. What? Sorry, I will start over again. I hate reading these things. Ugh. It's also my glasses don't like to be sitting there. Okay. Chapter 13 of Proverbs. A wise child loves discipline, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. From the fruit of their words, good persons eat good things, but the desire of the treacherous is for wrongdoing. Those who guard their mouth preserve their lives. Those who open wide their lips come to ruin. The appetite of the lazy craves and gets nothing, while the appetite of the diligent is richly supplied. The righteous hate falsehood, but the wicked act shamefully and disgracefully. Righteousness guards only those whose ways is upright, but sin overthrows the wicked. Some pretend to be rich, yet have nothing. Others pretend to be poor, yet have great wealth. Wealth is a ransom for a person's life, but the poor get no threats. The light of a righteous rejoices, but the lamp of the wicked goes out. By insolence the heedless make strife, but wisdom is with those who take advice. Wealth hastily gotten will dwindle, but those who gather little by little will increase it. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. Those who despise the word bring destruction on themselves, but those who respect the commandment will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, so that one may avoid the snare of death. Good sense wins favor, but the way of the faithful is their ruin. The clever do all things intelligently, but the fool displays folly. A bad messenger brings trouble, but a faithful envoy healing. Poverty and disgrace are for the one who ignores instructions, but one who needs reproof is honored. A desire realized is sweet to the soul, but to turn away from evil is an abomination to fools. Whoever walks with the wise shall become wise, but the companion of fools suffers harms. Misfortune pursues sinners, but prosperity reward the righteous. The good leave an inheritance to their children's children, but the sinner's wealth is laid up for the righteous. The field of the poor may yield much food, but it is swept away through injustice. Those who spare the rod hate their children, but those who love them are diligent to discipline them. The righteous have enough to satisfy their appetite, but the belly of the wicked is empty. Today's chapter of 13 has many different verses in it that have many different things that they're talking about. So I decided to take one verse and kind of look at that. The verse I'm looking at is verse 20. Let me repeat it. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools suffers harms. Basically, what that is saying is who you hang out with says a lot about who you are. You could even say what you choose to do says a lot about where your heart is. It made me think of a story, it's a true story, unfortunately, about me and someone that I used to hang out with a lot when I was in grade school and middle school. When I got to high school, I noticed that this friend of mine would only be friends with me when I was on the bus with her riding home or when we were off the bus heading towards our house. And I asked her, why was it that she wouldn't spend time with me during other times of the day at school? And she said, well, you aren't popular enough. Unfortunately, you're going to bring my popularity down. So I can be friends with you outside of school, but not inside school. Well, when I was thinking about this saying that whoever walks with the wise become wise, but the companion of fools suffers harms, it made me realize the one that I was walking with at that time that made me wise was God. God let me realize that if a person is your friend, they're your friend all the time, not during just when it is convenient for them to be your friend. So my spending time with that person really wasn't worthwhile then. And so I told her that maybe it was better we weren't friends at all if we couldn't be friends all the time. In our relationship with God, do we ever find ourselves acting like that person acted towards me, putting some kind of of a reason why we can't be friends with God, or at least spend time with God, and saying that, well, we'll only spend time when it's convenient to us, not when it's truly convenient, when we truly should be spending time, which is our life spending time. So the two questions I ask you to think of today is, first of all, how can I make God center in my life? And secondly, are there things in my life that are making me foolish? And what can I do to make God my constant companion? Thank you.